Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So you're joining me now in my Saab 9.3, and I mentioned this in my video on the Skoda Roomster that I've got as well. I've actually just come from that Skoda into this car, which is why I'm covered in rain and completely wet, but I'm just going to take you through a few of the things that I've got going on with this one. So this is a car that not going to say I regret buying. I'm still going to be making money on it, but it's just taken a long time to be able to diagnose what was up with it, properly find a way to sort out what was wrong with it too, and then from there, like, continue just ordering stuff. It's always about money and stuff, isn't it? But go from there and get to a point where I'm happy to sell this. So I'm going to take you through a few of the things about why I bought this car, what I think makes it so good, and I'm a real fan of Saabs. You can probably tell from the glasses that I wear, but this is my kind of car. So we're in a Saab, and they're not really known for their exciting interiors. This is, of course, from the era where General Motors have bought Saab, and we're trying to get them out of the financial hole that they were in. And I feel General Motors pain on that at the moment with the cars that I've got going at the moment. So I'll take you through what was up with it. Basically, there's a few little cosmetic things, like down here there's a nice little drawer that should pull out, and you know, minor kind of stuff. And then in the back there, I've just got a few of the pieces that I've been using to get this thing put back together. I've got the battery disconnected from this at the moment, just because it's taken a while to diagnose what was up with it and where we go from. So when I bought this car, I was really quite taken by it because it's got a really quite extensive service history. It's not in here. That was me just opening the glove box to see if it was in there. I'll get a video of it later and put it up on the screen. So there's a lot of service history with it. It's had some pretty good MOTs as well. Not like a spotless history or anything like that, but it was just, you could tell that it had been looked after fairly well. So I'm going to be just annotating this now, and basically here is the turbo that I bought for this Saab. When I got this car back to my house, I had to scrape off a lot of the coolant that was leaking onto the EGR elbow pipe. This is all stuff that I've kind of learned since I bought this car, so it was a learning experience. But a lot of the stuff that I was doing was scraping the crap off the where the EGR elbow pipe meets the manifold, and the manifold and the turbo are part of the same thing. I think it's called a compound turbo. Now, that coolant had basically dripped down and crystallized into the heads of the bolts that hold that EGR elbow pipe on, and that was where it was leaking, just where they connect. So it was a hell of a job taking off the elbow pipe, but we managed it. And then we've just got these two seized bolts in there, so we think, well, we're gonna have to cut them off and then see if we can drill those bolts out. Now that became something that just got out of control in terms of time. Not really money, but it just got out of control in terms of time. So eventually I decided I'll bite the bullet. I'm going to buy a second-hand turbo for this, and I've got a really nice refurbished turbo, as you can see here, and that is going to be what is fitted onto the car now. So because the car was quite old as well, and this is something that happens with cars and age and just heat and metal expanding, contracting over the years and over the miles, where it met the elbow pipe as well, as you can see here, it's a little bit sort of bumpy. The metal's got a little bit bumpy, so it won't make a perfect seal, which is where the exhaust gas was leaking out of. Aside from that though, it needed an extremely good clean. I'll show you some pictures of what it was like when I bought it versus once I'd cleaned it now. And as you can see, it was a bit of it was rotten as a pear, as they say, when I picked it up. Whereas once I got it back up to looking nice, I like Saabs. I think they are quite sporty looking cars. They're boring on the inside sometimes, but hey, I think that they are really quite cool. I think they're kind of cool in an uncool way, like an old Volvo. So yeah, it's well kept inside, even though it was dirty. The seats are clean. There's no like rips in them, and that rain's getting really, really strong now. Estates as well. People really like silver estates. If you don't know, the market for estate cars is more steady than the market for SUVs. So if you're looking to get into car trading, that's something that you could definitely think about. If you think it's a boring car, it will probably sell fairly quickly if you've got a good one, because there's someone out there always looking for a family car that will get them from A to B, and a Silver Estate does that brilliantly, especially a turbo diesel like this. Terrible day. Of course, we've got the little trees. This was in there when I picked it up. It was highly necessary. What is quite nice though is the mirror here isn't totally, you know, cracked and black around the outside, which is something that I've got in that Clio at the moment, but that's another video. Okay, so thank you for listening to where we are, and I've actually quite enjoyed taking you around this Saab. Where we'll be going now, I'll just be putting this video up. I'm going to be doing a video as well, just about the finances that I'm on with the cars at the moment. There'll be another video on the channel of the Roomster that I've just been in. There's also going to be a video of the Renault Clio that I've bought as well. Another cheap car that needs a bit of work, but will be a brilliant first car for somebody once it's up and running. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section down below, hit the like button. You know all the sort of good stuff to do, anything that helps the channel grow. Share this video to your friends as well if you want to. All the best.